Good morning, fellow people. Good morning, New York.
Good morning, everyone. It is the morning after 4th of July.
Welcome to Times Square. Welcome to Central Park.
And someone's growling at you, that's a sign that you should leave.
We are back in good spirits and we're gonna go get the best bagel in New York. We keep seeing this bagel shop that's got lines out the wazoo, and this guy looked it up and apparently it's got the best bagel in New York. Let's go try it out.
Okay, we got our bagels. I got a plain bagel with regular cream cheese. I got a everything bagel with chocolate chip cream cheese.
We are out and about now. We are headed to St. Patrick's Cathedral and then Times Square, maybe Central Park. I don't know. The vibe of the city is just awesome. I don't even care where we go. It's just, I don't know. I love it.
As we were arriving at the cathedral, the church bells started ringing.
That is usually a sign that Mass is about to begin.
Is there Mass right now?
We have this tradition when we travel that if we are ever walking by a cathedral or church and hear church bells, we will step inside and attend Mass. Our family is Catholic and Rory and I go to Catholic school, so being able to go to church around the world is really special to us.
Cathedrals that look like this are not very common in the United States.
St. Patrick's Cathedral is actually the largest Gothic cathedral in the nation. After church, one of the first things we ran into was a Lululemon store.
We just went into Lululemon and I got a belt pack. And Mom also got one for her car.
Next stop was Chipotle.
Lunch has been had. Now it's time to continue.
This time we were headed to Times Square. The last time we were in Times Square, there was literally no one there because of COVID.
Times Square is one of the world's busiest pedestrian areas. It's also the hub of the Broadway Theater District and a major center of the world's entertainment industry.
Welcome to Times Square.
Times Square is known for its huge illuminated advertising, neon lights, and billboards.
Is it just me or are we always eating? Shout out to Dunkin' Donuts. Next stop was another special spot in New York City.
Welcome to Central Park.
Central Park is a big, huge park right in the middle of New York City.
It's its own little tranquil oasis
Because you go from big, huge buildings and lights
to playgrounds, play places, and nature.
So now Dad and I are just hanging out in the shade while the girls play on some of the playgrounds here in Central Park.
Central Park is 843 acres. It is so big that every single time you go, you will get a different experience.
Okay, so we're in Central Park minding our business while the girls are playing in the swing. Some homeless person comes and sits next to us, like with 5 feet from us, and he's staring at us. Then he's growling like this. So I said to my wife, I think we should leave. And she wanted me to explain why. I think when you're in a public park and someone's growling at you, that's a sign that you should leave. Don't you think?
The best thing about Central Park is that it has something for everyone.
Whether you want to look at historical monuments, get married, go for a jog, play baseball, go for a walk with your family, or take in beautiful views,
You can find it here.
I don't know what it is you do.
So something we're noticing is there's no more horse carriages walking through Central Park. There's only the bikes, but no horses. I don't know if that's a change that's been made recently, but the last time we were here, there was definitely horses. Also, just mentioning, I have seen 2 celebrities since we've been in New York. I saw one at the airport. I don't know the name of that celebrity. And the second one I saw was Clinton from What Not to Wear. Anybody remember that show? Anybody from my generation? I definitely saw him walking around Central Park. Didn't get footage, kind of intrusive. He was just minding his own business, but it was definitely him. This isn't our first time coming to New York City as a family. This is probably our 4th or 5th time actually with the girls. The last time was during COVID, as we mentioned. But every time we come, Central Park is a different experience. It's such a big park that if you just wander, you'll see different things every single time. I'm pretty sure the people right there just got engaged. Everybody's like hugging them and wishing them congratulations. That is the sweetest thing. We just asked about where the horses were today, and they said because it's so hot outside, they don't have the horses out. And it was kind of funny because the people riding the bikes were like, we're like horses. We provide the same service.
But I don't think they poop in public.
That's true.
When we exited Central Park, we were right in front of Trump Tower. This building is the headquarters for the Trump Organization, as well as where Trump's penthouse is located. We could not go into the building though because this was the police presence outside to protect it.
I've been looking at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile.
After a long day exploring the city and a lot of miles walked, it was time to treat ourselves to some New York pizza.
New York pizza. And we decided to stop for some ice cream too.
I got Cookie Monster, which is vanilla, Oreos, and cookie dough. I got cookie dough, which is vanilla and cookie dough. Mom got strawberry in a cup, and then Dad got a frappe. I think it's chocolate mousse, which is dark chocolate. So, you know how in Spain, like you see them in the pork shops or whatever, shaving off the meat? I feel like I'm doing that right now with my ice cream.
You know what it's like to be an idiot? Just watch it.
That's all for now.
We have one more full day in New York City, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss it.
It's our last day in New York, and the first stop is the United Nations building.
Done some haggling in the past.
Oh my gosh, so right now there is a bomb squad truck right here. And what do you like about New York City?
It's what you're doing, making me feel like